Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Slow English Listening Practice. I'm Maria, and today we have a fun conversation for you. If you're learning English, don't worry. We will speak slowly, clearly, and naturally. So find a comfortable place, relax, and enjoy listening. And of course, I'm not alone today. I'm here with my good friend, Alex.
Hey everyone, it's great to be here. I'm really excited about today's conversation because we're talking about something everybody has, a daily routine. It doesn't matter if you're a student, a teacher, a doctor, or an engineer. We all wake up, we all eat, we all work or study, and we all have habits that are part of our everyday life.
Exactly. And I think daily routines are one of the best topics for English learners. Why? Because these are the words and expressions you use every single day. You'll hear simple English, useful English, and real English.
That's right. And while you're listening, try not to translate every word. Just relax and enjoy the conversation. Listen to the sounds, listen to the rhythm, and most importantly, have fun.
I like that advice. So, Alex, are you ready to talk about your daily routine?
Absolutely. Although I have a feeling you're going to judge some of my habits.
Maybe a little. Let's start with the first part of the day, the moment everybody knows, the moment nobody wants to face, waking up in the morning.
Oh no, we're starting with the hardest part already. Let's talk about waking up.
Okay, Alex, let's be honest. What time do you usually wake up? Not your ideal time, not your dream time, your real time.
My real time, okay. On most weekdays, I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later, but usually around 7.
That's actually not bad. I'm surprised. For some reason, I thought you would wake up at 10 in the morning.
Wow, thank you for believing in me.
I'm sorry, I just had a feeling.
Well, I do enjoy sleeping, but I also enjoy having a job, so I get up at 7.
Fair enough. Do you wake up immediately when your alarm rings?
Absolutely not. My alarm rings, I open one eye, I look at the clock, and then I start negotiating with myself.
Negotiating.
Yes, I tell myself 5 more minutes, then 5 minutes become 10 minutes, then 10 minutes become 15 minutes, and suddenly I'm running around the house.
That sounds familiar. I think many people do the same thing.
What about you? Are you one of those people who jump out of bed immediately?
Actually, yes. Most of the time. I usually wake up before my alarm. I like quiet mornings. Everything feels calm. The air feels fresh, and I enjoy having a little time before the day becomes busy.
That's amazing. I wish I could do that.
It's easier when you go to bed early.
And there's the secret. The problem is that I always say I'm going to sleep early tonight, and somehow it's midnight.
I know exactly what you mean.
After I finally get out of bed, I usually go straight to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water. That helps me wake up. Then I brush my teeth, and little by little, I start feeling human again.
Feeling human again?
Yes, before that, I'm basically a zombie.
That's funny. For me, mornings are a little different. After I wake up, I open the curtains. I like seeing the sunlight. Then I make my bed. I don't know why, but it makes me feel organized, like I've already accomplished something.
That's actually a good habit. I've heard a lot of successful people talk about making their bed every morning.
It only takes a minute, but it makes a difference.
Maybe I should start doing that.
Maybe you should. Your future self will thank you.
We'll see about that.
So we've survived waking up. What's the next step?
Easy. The best part of the morning. Breakfast. And honestly, I'm already hungry just thinking about it.
Okay, Alex, let's talk about breakfast, my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast. The smell of fresh coffee, the quiet morning, a good meal before starting the day. For me, it's the perfect way to begin.
Wow, you really love breakfast.
I do. What about you? Do you eat breakfast every day?
Usually, yes, but my breakfast is very simple, nothing fancy. Most mornings, I have eggs, toast, and coffee. That's it.
Actually, that sounds pretty good. A lot of people skip breakfast completely.
That's true, but if I don't eat breakfast, I'm hungry again an hour later, and then I can't focus on anything.
Curious, coffee first or breakfast first?
Coffee first. Always coffee first.
I knew you were going to say that.
Listen, before coffee, I'm not ready to talk. I'm not ready to work. I'm not ready to make important decisions.
So coffee is very important in your life.
Extremely important. Coffee is my morning teammate.
That's one way to describe it.
What about you? Coffee or tea?
Honestly, I enjoy both, but most mornings I choose tea, especially when the weather's cold. There's something relaxing about a hot cup of tea.
Really? I expected coffee.
Most people do, but I love tea. Green tea, black tea, herbal tea. I enjoy all of them.
You're a true tea lover.
Maybe I am.
What's your ideal breakfast? Imagine the perfect breakfast.
Easy. Fresh bread, eggs, fruit, orange juice, and a hot cup of tea. That's my perfect breakfast.
That sounds delicious.
What about you?
Pancakes, fresh fruit, orange juice, coffee, and maybe some chocolate.
Chocolate for breakfast?
Why not? Life is short.
I don't think that's what nutrition experts recommend.
Maybe not, but it sounds amazing.
I can't argue with that.
You know, breakfast is different around the world. Some people eat a very big breakfast, others eat something very small, and some people don't eat breakfast at all.
That's true. Food habits can be very different from country to country.
But one thing is universal.
What's that? Everybody gets hungry. That is absolutely true. After breakfast, I usually feel ready for the day. I have more energy, I can focus better, and I feel more awake. Me too. Breakfast gives me a good start. It helps me feel positive and productive. Speaking of being productive, it's time to talk about work and study. Let's do it. Speaking of being productive, it's time to talk about work and study. Grab your coffee and let's continue our day. All right, Alex. Breakfast is finished, coffee is finished. Now it's time for work, or maybe study. What does a typical day look like for you?
Well, most weekdays start the same way. After breakfast, I sit down at my desk and start working. The first thing I do is check my emails. Then I look at my schedule for the day. And after that, I start working on my tasks.
Do you like being organized?
I try to be. Some days are very organized. Other days are complete chaos.
That sounds honest.
It's the truth. Sometimes everything goes according to plan. And sometimes one unexpected phone call changes the whole day.
I know exactly what you mean. No 2 days are ever completely the same.
Curious, what about you? What's your typical work day like?
My day is usually quite busy. I spend a lot of time talking to people, answering questions, and working on different projects. Some days feel very short. I look at the clock and suddenly it's evening.
Really?
Yes, when I'm busy, time moves very fast.
I wish that happened during long meetings.
Everyone wishes that. Meetings can feel very long sometimes. Do you prefer working alone or with other people?
That's a good question. I enjoy both. I like working alone when I need to focus, but I also enjoy working with a team. You can learn a lot from other people.
I completely agree. Working with good people makes a big difference.
Absolutely. A positive team can make work much more enjoyable.
And what is your favorite part of your workday?
Honestly, finishing a task.
Really?
Yes. When I complete something important, I feel great. It's a small victory.
Okay, Alex, we've talked about waking up, we've talked about breakfast, we've talked about work. Now it's time for something very important. Lunch.
Finally, now this is a topic I can talk about all day.
I had a feeling you would say that.
Food is one of life's greatest inventions.
I'm pretty sure food wasn't invented.
You know what I mean.
All right, then, what do you usually eat for lunch?
It depends on the day. Sometimes I make something simple at home, maybe chicken and rice, maybe a sandwich, and sometimes I order food when I'm busy.
Do you cook often?
I try to, but I'm not a great cook. Let's just say nobody is opening a restaurant for me anytime soon.
It can't be that bad.
Trust me, some of my meals are very creative.
Creative?
That's a polite way of saying strange.
Now I want to know more.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea. What about restaurants? Do you enjoy eating out?
Absolutely. I love trying new restaurants, especially when they serve food from different countries.
Me too. I think food is a great way to learn about different cultures.
Definitely. Every country has special dishes, special flavors, and special traditions.
That's one of the reasons I enjoy traveling. Trying local food is always exciting.
What's your favorite lunch? Your perfect lunch?
That's easy. Grilled chicken, fresh vegetables, rice, and a cold drink. Simple but delicious.
That sounds very healthy.
I try my best. What about you?
A big burger, French fries, and something cold to drink.
I should have guessed.
What? It's a classic.
It's definitely not the healthiest option.
Maybe not, but it's delicious.
Fair enough.
You know, lunch is also a nice break during the day. It gives you time to relax, to step away from work, and to recharge.
That's true. Sometimes a short lunch break can completely change your mood.
Exactly. You come back feeling refreshed and ready to continue.
Do you usually eat alone or with other people?
Usually with coworkers or friends. I enjoy having conversations during lunch. It makes the day more enjoyable.
I agree. Good food and good company are a great combination.
Especially the food part.
Of course.
But eventually lunch ends. The workday continues. And before you know it,
The evening arrives.
and that's when many people finally get to relax.
Let's talk about what we do after work. My favorite part of the day.
Mine too. Let's talk about free time and hobbies.
Okay, Alex, the workday is over. The emails are finished, the meetings are finished, and now it's finally time to relax.
The best feeling in the world.
You really enjoy your free time, don't you?
Absolutely. I work hard, but I also believe it's important to enjoy life.
I agree. So what do you usually do after work?
It depends on the day. Sometimes I go for a walk, sometimes I go to the gym, and sometimes I sit on my couch and do absolutely nothing.
That's honest.
Very honest. Some days you need adventure. Other days you need a comfortable sofa.
That's true. What about hobbies? Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I love football. I love watching football, playing football, talking about football, basically anything related to football.
I'm shocked. I never would have guessed.
I know, it's a big surprise.
Besides football?
I also enjoy listening to podcasts, reading books, and learning new things. I think learning should never stop.
I love that.
What about you? What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I enjoy reading a lot. I can spend hours reading a good book.
Really?
Absolutely. Books allow you to travel without leaving your home. You can learn about different places, different people, different ideas.
That's a beautiful way to describe reading.
Thank you. I also enjoy watching movies, especially comedy movies.
Good choice. Everyone needs a good laugh.
Exactly. Life is better when you laugh.
Do you enjoy sports?
Yes, but not as much as you. I enjoy walking, sometimes cycling, and occasionally going to the gym.
Occasionally?
Okay, maybe very occasionally.
Thank you for your honesty.
You're welcome.
I think hobbies are important. They help us relax, reduce stress, and make life more interesting.
Definitely. Imagine a life with no hobbies, no interests, no fun activities.
That sounds terrible.
It really does.
Do you prefer spending your free time alone or with friends?
Honestly, both. Sometimes I enjoy being alone, reading a book, listening to music, relaxing, but I also love spending time with friends and family.
I'm the same. Balance is important.
Exactly. Some days you need people, some days you need peace and quiet.
You know what's interesting? Many English learners have hobbies too. Reading, gaming, traveling, watching movies, listening to music.
And hobbies are actually a great way to learn English.
That's true. How?
If you love movies, watch movies in English. If you love books, read books in English. If you love football, watch football interviews in English. Learning becomes much easier when you're interested in the topic.
That's excellent advice.
Thank you.
Well, the day is moving quickly. We finished work, we've enjoyed our hobbies, and now the sun is starting to go down.
Which means it's time for the evening.
Let's talk about what we do at the end of the day.
The calmest part of the day.
Let's talk about the evening routine.
The evening is probably my favorite part of the day. Everything becomes quieter. The busy part of the day is over, and I finally have time to slow down.
I know exactly what you mean. The evening feels different. There's less pressure, less stress, and more time to enjoy yourself.
So, Alex, what do you usually do in the evening?
Most evenings are pretty simple. When I get home, the first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes. Then I sit down for a few minutes and relax. Sometimes I watch YouTube, sometimes I listen to music, and sometimes I just enjoy the silence.
The silence?
Yes, life can be very noisy. Sometimes it's nice to sit quietly and do nothing.
I completely agree. People often forget how relaxing silence can be.
What about you? What's your typical evening like?
I usually spend some time with my family. We talk about our day, we have dinner together, and sometimes we watch a movie or a TV show.
That sounds nice.
It is. I think those small moments are important.
Definitely. Sometimes the best moments are the simplest ones.
Do you watch a lot of television?
Not really. I prefer movies, especially action movies.
Of course you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. You just seem like the action movie type.
Maybe you're right.
What kind of movies do you enjoy?
Comedy, adventure, action, anything entertaining. What about you?
I enjoy comedy too, but I also like documentaries.
Really?
Yes, I love learning new things. A good documentary can be very interesting.
I should watch more documentaries.
You should. You might learn something.
That's a dangerous suggestion,
Why?
because then you'll start giving me homework.
I make no promises.
Do you spend much time on your phone in the evening?
Probably more than I should.
Same. I think most people do.
It's easy to say, I'll check my phone for 5 minutes, and suddenly 30 minutes have passed.
Or an hour.
Exactly.
Sometimes I try to put my phone away and focus on other things. Reading, talking with family, or preparing for the next day.
That's a great habit.
It helps me feel more relaxed before bed.
Do you ever go out in the evening?
Sure. Sometimes I meet friends for dinner. Sometimes we have coffee together, and sometimes we just go for a walk and talk.
That sounds lovely. Good conversations are always worth the time.
Absolutely. Some conversations stay with you for years.
That's true. The evening is often when people connect the most. Friends, family, partners, everyone finally has time to slow down and talk.
I never thought about it that way, but you're right.
Of course I'm right.
There it is. The confidence returns.
Naturally.
Well, the evening is coming to an end. The day is almost finished.
Which means we're getting closer to bedtime.
And that's exactly what we're talking about next.
Let's talk about our night routine.
And more importantly,
Let's talk about sleep. Well, Alex, the day is almost over. We've worked, we've eaten, we've relaxed, and now it's time to get ready for bed.
honestly, this might be my second favorite part of the day.
Second favorite? What's your first favorite?
Lunch, obviously.
Of course it is.
Food is important, Maria.
I can see that. So tell me, what do you usually do before bed?
I try to keep things simple. I usually brush my teeth, wash my face, change into comfortable clothes, and then I spend some time relaxing. Sometimes I watch a short video, sometimes I read, sometimes I just sit quietly.
That sounds peaceful.
Curious, what about you? Do you have a bedtime routine?
Yes, I do. I actually enjoy my nighttime routine. It helps me slow down after a busy day. I usually prepare everything for the next morning. My clothes, my bag, my schedule. That way I don't feel rushed when I wake up.
That's very organized.
Thank you. It makes mornings much easier.
I should probably start doing that.
You should probably start doing a lot of things.
That's fair.
Do you read before bed?
Sometimes, not every night, but when I do, I usually sleep better. Reading helps me relax.
Me too. A good book is much more relaxing than staring at a screen.
Uh-oh, I know where this conversation is going.
Your phone?
My phone.
How much time do you spend on your phone before bed?
More than I should. Definitely more than I should.
At least you're honest.
I always tell myself just 5 minutes, and somehow 25 minutes disappear.
That happens to almost everyone.
What about you?
I'm not perfect either. Sometimes I spend too much time scrolling, but I try to stop at least 30 minutes before sleeping.
That's a good habit.
It helps me sleep better, and I feel more rested in the morning.
What time do you usually go to bed?
Most nights around 10:30 or 11, I like getting enough sleep.
Look at you being responsible.
Someone has to be.
Fair point. I usually go to bed around 11:30, sometimes later, especially if I'm watching a good movie.
Or eating a late night snack.
Okay, that happens too.
I knew it.
You know, sleep is really important. When I sleep well, I feel better. I have more energy. I can focus more, and I'm usually in a better mood.
Absolutely. Good sleep affects everything. Your health, your energy, your productivity, even your happiness.
It's one of the best things we can do for ourselves.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, we've talked about the entire day, from waking up in the morning to getting ready for bed.
We certainly have.
And I think we've had a pretty good day.
I think so too.
Before we finish, let's talk about our favorite part of the day.
I love that idea. Let's choose our favorite moment. We've talked about waking up, breakfast, work, lunch, free time, and even bedtime. So, Alex, after everything we've discussed today, what is your favorite part of the day?
That's actually a difficult question. Every part of the day has something good about it. But if I had to choose only one, I would choose the evening.
The evening? Why?
Because the evening feels like a reward. The work is finished, the responsibilities are finished, and I finally have time for myself. I can relax, watch a movie, meet friends, or simply enjoy a quiet moment. For me, the evening feels peaceful.
I like that answer. The evening does have a special feeling.
What about you? What's your favorite part of the day?
For me, it's the morning.
Really? Even after our conversation about waking up?
Yes, definitely the morning.
Amused me. Tell me why.
Because every morning feels like a fresh start, a new day, new opportunities, new experiences. I love the quiet atmosphere, the fresh air, and the feeling that anything is possible.
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
Thank you. I think mornings give us hope, and evenings give us peace.
Wow, that's actually very true.
Sometimes I say smart things.
Sometimes?
Okay, often.
There we go. That's the confidence I know.
Exactly.
You know, listening to your answer makes me appreciate mornings a little more.
And listening to your answer makes me appreciate evenings a little more.
Maybe every part of the day has something special.
I think so. It's all about noticing the good moments.
I like that.
Well, everyone, that brings us to the end of today's conversation. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with us.
We hope you enjoyed listening, and we hope this conversation helped you practice your English in a natural and relaxing way.
Remember, you don't need to understand every single word. Just keep listening, keep practicing, and keep improving little by little.
That's right. Language learning is a journey, not a race. Every conversation helps, every lesson helps, and every day you become a little better.
So be patient with yourself, enjoy the process, and celebrate your progress.
And most importantly, don't be afraid to use English. Speak, listen, make mistakes, learn, and keep going.
We'll be back soon with another slow English conversation.
And we can't wait to see you again.
Until next time, take care.
Keep learning,
Keep smiling.
and have a wonderful day.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone, and thanks for listening.